So she's like, yeah, they prefer to get communication through email. And I says, if the directive that they sent was clear, I would, you know, send an email. But I feel like talking over the phone to try to really get understanding of what they're saying is more effective for me. So I'm like, that's what this whole meeting was about, for you to just tell me at the end to contact the quality department via email if I'm gonna communicate with them through writing instead of over the phone. Because I pointed out two cases that I really wasn't wrong on, and they didn't even charge me an error. But I'm thinking, why did they send it back to me? Which is another story, another day, another story. But also, since I've had time to reflect on uh, our conversation, I also thought about a post I made last week about this person showing me their true colors. And I didn't detail what that story was about. But in this conversation, something that I said triggered this person, and they didn't like the example that I was making about how, and this is what happens at a lot of jobs, people who are qualified on paper or liked are given promotions when they really don't have the skill set to lead or supervise people. That was in summation. And I pointed out people in previous years that had been promoted, and years before I got there, they were promoted. They didn't get to the level where I am, but they were promoted to supervise people. And so when I said that, this person goes to say, who, by the way, is very fond of my operations manager. She's very fond of her. And I started to think, I was like, well, did she actually get me in there thinking I was going to bring up a conversation between me and this person? Nope, that's not going to happen. You're going to have to pull it out of me. You're going to have to ask me what was said. And then I'll tell you what was said. And I'll tell you everything that I said, and I stand on a hill and say it. But the person I was in a conversation with last week effed around and said, well, yeah, that's just like I was telling somebody, you would make a great supervisor. But then she told me the name of the other person who's a supervisor themselves. But that supervisor who's over a team responded to her and said, oh, they would never choose Sadidi B. I say that Sadidi B, she's too vocal. My response was, you damn right I'm vocal. Why would I sit around and let something that harms the team or the department go on without me addressing it if I'm supposed to be leading somebody? It's going to be a 3 and a 4 to this. So she never responded. The woman never responded to what I said, but I'm sitting here like, oh, really? Is that what they're saying about me? I've been blacklisted now. There's a part 3 coming. So y'all